All right, with the release of the Fenix 5X Plus and me upgrading to that, I just want to do a quick video on pretty much a little over a year and a few months with the Fenix 5X. I, went from a Fenix 3, skipped the HR, to a 5X. It's definitely a little larger. But, somebody commented on one of my other videos, and I was reading on the forums, there's people like, oh, what about the GPS issues, this and that. So I just wanted to give my 2 cents pretty much after 1 year of use. As you can see, it looks great. I mean, there's like, you can see like a few dings, maybe like little scratches on the base around it, but I mean, this thing held up. It also does have a screen protector on it, but it's just one of those plastic ones. So I mean, it's, again, oh, well, what do you do? Do you wear it every day? Was one of, like, that question was asked to me. Do I wear it every day? Yeah, this watch never comes off me. I mean, unless it's charging, taking in the shower, taking in the pool. I'm in the military, so I mean, I'm active duty. I do in the field a lot. This thing goes with me. It gets bug spray on it. It gets, suntan lotion. Didn't even have to switch the band. My Fenix 3 band actually broke a few times when I had my Fenix 3. But you can see this band, well, it does feel a little looser than, what I'm currently wearing on my 5X. So you can kind of tell maybe the buttons, there's a little bit of wear after time. But you can always order different bands and stuff. But the bands, I mean, it still works. Like I'm saying, I'm not trying to knock on the band. I was just saying that, like, my 3 band broke on me and this one lasted. Where it messed up actually was this. So I noticed these snap on a few people. One of my buddies also had one snap on his. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I never know I didn't do a full review of this thing. But I love this watch. Battery life's great. I probably charged it even with running every day, and doing like maybe a hike, stuff like that. Constant GPS pull, 2 double GPS, maybe every 10 days, 14 days. With the Fenix 5X Plus, I'm giving its run through with music right now. We're only on day 2, so we'll see how that lasts. But a lot of people are like, oh, the HR sensor cracks and stuff like that. And I didn't even, it's not something I read about. I don't go to the forums that often until like a new device comes out or if I have a question. But yeah, you can see, get a little splinter cell going on. I mean, yeah, there's no cracks. There's no marks, nothing charge port wise. I mean, this thing is held up. Again, I'm climbing on vehicles, military vehicles. I'm carrying a weapon. I'm lifting weights. It's banging against it. I mean, this thing has lasted. GPS. For example, we did a 12-mile ruck on an official 12-mile course. And let's see, I could probably actually pull that up. Let me see here. And, I mean, literally, we exactly pulled this up. Let me see. I don't even remember when we did it. Again, I'm in training right now. So if you're like, oh, you don't even run that much. Yeah, it's because of the training right now. But yeah, this pulled exactly 12 miles. I mean, it was perfect to the T. Like some of my friends are like, we run on a 1 mile track from time to time. This is another thing too. You see, it takes a while to load. One of my friends watches, they're like, oh, this one track's a 1/4 mile longer. And I get exactly 1 mile, 1.01 with this watch. It's depending on where you run on it. I mean, this thing is accurate. I didn't have any problems. Didn't have, no major problems with heart rate issues. Now, again, it's just like technology, time to time. People are like, well, I read on the forums. You got to remember, in forums, people are either going to be more likely to be extremely positive or extremely negative. It actually kind of moves down to being more negative for a bias. People that have normal watches don't go online to complain. They're not going to be like, oh, yeah, my HR sensor works fine. The people that have the issues apparently are going to be like, oh, yeah, it doesn't work. But yeah, you're going to tell me, oh, yeah, you didn't have this watch for a year, or you're not in the military or something. I mean, it's in great shape. So you take that as what you want. Again, in the field, spend it the whole time. No accuracy issues compared to some of my friends' other watches like Sonotos and, I don't know, what watches, but it's not Garmin. Apple watches and stuff, they get some weird numbers sometime. And, maybe I got a perfect watch, but yeah, it should be easy to resell with no major issues on the screen. But yeah, so I mean, that's it. I mean, I didn't have any issues, no major bugs, nothing like that. So I mean, you take that as what you want. But But yeah, I'll just kind of zoom in a little bit more and let you guys take a full look. But yeah, so I mean, the sapphire glass really does help, I think, you know. The only time I ever kind of got worried is like when I'm flinging like kettlebells backwards on my wrist. I kind of like, I'm not a big fan of throwing that on the screen, but you know, it's still held up. You know, we do a lot of different workouts and rolling around, I guess you'd say, in the ground, so up and down. So again, appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you guys have any more specific questions, I'll be doing more in depth with the 5X Plus, you know, my thoughts and the differences here. It's interesting, the time's a little off. But yeah, so yeah, that's my 1 year with the Fenix 5X and the conditioning. All right, well, be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Ask any questions. Thanks a lot, guys.